Hopefully we can get these invites in shortly. So, pretty exciting day, I guess you could say. It's the Daytona 500 for the North American eRacing League. Today in the booth with me, I have Plum D's Pipes, the winner of the truck Daytona race. Plum, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty fantastic off of my win from the Xfinity Series last night at Daytona. Another guy I have in the booth with me is WSC, who I think was a front runner in the Daytona race in the Truck Series the other night as well. WSC, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Just looking forward to this race. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't wait to watch some of the action that goes on tonight, or I hope it's action. I don't want to see just single file racing the entire time. I want to see people mix it up, maybe use the high line, maybe some bumping and rubbing, some wrecks.
Yeah, Xfinity racing didn't really use that high line a whole lot. Trucks it seemed to work out, but I'm interested to see what they do here.
Yeah, in the Xfinity race, they definitely, a lot of people they got spread out more than I thought they were. There was like a front pack, and then everyone else was like either like just tandem drafting or they were just by themselves, and I think that they just wanted to stick with the track position they had with that lower line and kind of just coast.
Yeah, and you gotta watch that glitch 3 and 4. I think that kind of discouraged people wanting to go up to the outside, being that it pushes you up. Didn't really notice it in the truck race, though, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah, well, there are some people who definitely like to hug that yellow line, and if they can get their nose in there, they definitely will. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
will shove you out. They have.
Absolutely. There will be a lot of chaos, especially trying to hug that yellow line. You just get up there just an inch. They're definitely going to run their nose in there and try to get that spot.
Right. But another thing about that glitch, though, is it's not just in 3 and 4. It's everywhere where there's banking, I figured out. It's on the tri-oval. I hit it. It's in 1 and 2. I hit it. And it's in 3 and 4, which I think 3 and 4 is the worst spot to be in. But it's all over the track. It's not just 3 and 4.
Absolutely. It will ruin some guys' days tonight.
Yeah, it definitely will. I mean, I hope it doesn't ruin too many people's nights, and they can kind of control it a little bit better than we could. I saw a couple people fly off the track because of it, which you got to thank 704. They make a great game. With a little glitch spot in a track for a copy and paste game. But yeah, I hope there's a lot of exciting racing. Plum, who are you looking at? Who do you think might take the W here tonight?
I mean, I don't want to be real biased or anything, but I mean, our team, the elite team, I think we got a good group of guys, a pretty fast group of guys. I see, is it Sharp? He's on the pole. He could be pretty fast. Gator Mike, I mean, he could get up there. It's pretty much anyone's race. But, I mean, as an elite guy, I think, I mean, I have to pull a little bit from my teammates. I don't want to be biased or anything, but
Well, that's understandable. I heard they got a couple more Cup Series guys that they're working with tonight. Some pretty fast guys over at RKR are gonna. I think they're gonna work together tonight as well as the Xfinity Series last night. I know they helped them out with that.
yeah, I mean, help is going to be a big thing. Heck, if it wasn't for the help I got from from Keenitz, I mean, we were kind of wanting WSC to get up there too, but he had some problems there in that truck race. But if it wasn't for Keenitz behind me, before the race, man, I wouldn't have been up there. It's all about whoever you can get to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be who can push the hardest in this one. And I hope there's not a whole lot of pit mistakes like there was last night in the Xfinity Series. I know that was kind of bad for everyone. I think almost everybody got kind of screwed in that situation. But we can.
Man,
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, most definitely. Well, it looks like they are going green, so we are loading in right now, and we are going to watch the green flag drop here at the Daytona 500 season opener for the North American eRacing League. With a full 20 cars in the lobby. That's a pretty good sized pack.
Yeah, that's big thing is track position.
Okay. It's like Sharp out to an early lead. That 9 Hendricks Napa Chevrolet. Followed by Big Jim and NARL Lewis. Big Jim going to the outside, trying to make that outside line work. Doesn't look like it's going to. Lewis takes away that number 2 spot.
Looks like that outside line starting to form up just a little bit with the 11 car. Oh, nope. Starting to break apart now.
Yeah, it looks like they want to use that outside lane, but I mean, there's got to be a good 15 cars down there in the bottom.
Yeah, I don't see anyone making anything real aggressive here right away. And some guys just try to see what they can do with the outside line. 48s. Any help?
It sure does like that to me. They're keeping a little bit of room between that yellow line and themselves.
Probably for the best with what happened last night. That thing is not forgiving. I mean, it's just a little.
R. Lewis.
And our
With
Lewis.
some help.
Who drives the 95? Oh my god, I never drive that car.
Bros United, SP.
Bros United. It looks like they got the outside lane formed up with Lewis and Bros, along with Captain Killam in the 14 and Shadowhawk in the 43.
Good inside line again.
19's coming, leaving the inside back here. They might make something work here off the two.
They very well could.
The important thing, it's not even the lead car, it's the guy behind you. If they can hold that outside line, it's pretty tough to hold that outside line and push. So if you can get the guy behind you to give you a good solid push, you're right up there on the outside.
Yeah, the outside lane, especially at Daytona, is definitely hard to work with.
It's narrow, and you gotta account too for how well the guy on the inside can hold his line and not jitter around there.
Yeah, you definitely have to trust the people you have on the outside. You can't just go up top not knowing what to expect and hope for the best. And the 32 of Gator Mike tries to go to the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to have much help though. Now he's going back.
Yeah, this looks like everyone's kind of grouping up together and maybe finding teammates.
Yeah, definitely.
We got about, what, 6 cars up there on the outside.
Yeah. Six in that little main pack.
Oh, yeah, nice.
17 hit the apron a little bit and got up in a Gator bike, it looked like.
So he's going to fall right back to the back there.
All the way to the back. Tough break for Gator. He was really holding that outside lane.
I mean, so far, I'm liking it. There's a lot of movement. People switching it up. Outside one looks like it's sort of fairly easy.
It definitely can if they get enough cars to use it. It just doesn't look like a lot of people are really committed to the high lane like they are the bottom right now.
I mean, we're going to have a pit stop here at this first stage, or?
I don't think so. I don't think they have to.
And that's going to be the interesting thing here, is if we don't have to pit into this first stage, is 2 tires, 4 tires, fuel.
You come in 2 laps before the stage ends, so you get some of that track position.
This is kind of pretty calm here. 33, 4, 95, and what is that, 42 back there. We're forming something there. Starting to drop on the inside. Big thing too is I've noticed if you're gonna run that outside line, it's kind of gonna be determined. That's where you're gonna run. And stick with it. Dodging in and out.
Yeah, you definitely can't expect that outside lane to just get going immediately. You know, it takes time to form it, to get the right people up there, and you know, get the right run on the outside. And you got to have a good amount of cars with you, good quality of people to run up there. I know not everyone likes to run the high line.
We got some people bouncing off each other on the backstretch here. Looks like the 6 and 43 making a run. 2 people up there. Guys, you might be able to get. We got 55 and 3. I don't know how it's going to work out for them.
They're going to have a heck of a run on that lead.
Yeah, Sharp's got a little bit too much going on.
Yeah, and the 6 goes to the outside trying to make a run.
That's not comes back down.
Definitely, if you're in first and they try to get a run on you, the best thing you can do is take that draft away from them so they don't get the run on you like they would.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know Tuesday night's race, I was in a little panic there. Started driving right down the middle of the straightaway there, preparing to set up the clock. They laid back and they didn't get a heck of a run. You got time to just fight the block to do cleanly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Last night, a few people, well, all of them really, whoever was in second, I mean, they were back probably half a second. They tried to get a run on me, so I went all the way up to the wall and rode the wall until they got to me, and then I would sneak down real quick in front of them, so they couldn't get that outside line to go past me.
Yeah, you almost want to bait them into that open spot, prepare to cut it off. Time it just right.
Yeah, definitely.
And at 17 double zero, they're looking. They want to pass them to the top. No one wants to go with them. One car's.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's someone else into the wall, the 24 of TK270 Kelvin. A lot of single file action here in the start.
I mean, there's some teammates up there too, if I'm correct, right? 1 or 1, 2.
Who is in the
1, 2, 3. That's
6?
yeah. Got Team Pure up there. 9, 6, and double 0.
I don't know who's in 6. I can't find it. Lights. Yeah, that is a
Lights,
1,
lights
2,
out.
3 of Pure. And then you got Draven in the 4 with TJR and Shadowhawk and Independent. And then you got Joe, number 1. He is an elite driver, along with Lewis behind him. Another elite driver.
Yes, I mean, I don't know. I think you're going to see that top 3 not really make some gutsy moves here. They're locked in for some energy stage points. So, I mean, it's just going to see how loyal teammates are here.
Yeah, you definitely are. I know they don't want to try something, you know, this early in the race and then get screwed over and have to go all the way to the back.
Oh yeah, man, it's track conditioning is key. Because, like I said, I mean, one guy gets a little jittery, you can mess up everybody around.
Yeah, definitely can. But Gator Mike and TK270 Kelvin have lost the lead pack in our tandem draft and trying to get back to it.
Moving up high here. It's coming up with him here. He's going to drop back low. I don't know. I mean, I think you're going to see some moves here. Yeah, there's not going to be much. I think racing here. Well, 43's coming to the outside now. It's bringing 1 with them. Here comes 42.
And here comes his other 19.
Might be short still.
It's just so hard on the outside line, just sticking with each other.
The big problem here is you gotta just stay up there. You gotta stick with it now. You can't try to back off, fall back, because you're just gonna fall back. You just gotta hold on to it and kind of try to pinch them guys down on the inside, make them make a mistake, and the 9's dropping down low.
Problem
9's
sharp.
having a problem. This might give the outside line that momentum they need. It's looking like the 43. I don't know, he might take over here.
6 of White's out now leading the race.
That outside line is building up. We've got 7 cars on the outside line. It's about the right number you want to. I mean, actual might be almost too much. With too many cars up there, it's going to want to start doing that serpentine act and moving around and getting loose.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see this 6 car finish the race. You know, earlier this year, this exact 6 car did not finish the race. Ryan Newman wrecking on the last lap, or getting wrecked, should I say.
Yeah.
Pretty bad one. So hopefully this car will make the end of the race.
Absolutely.
I wonder if Sharp had some lagging issues here. It looks like he just drops the back of the back here. He's staying with him.
He might have. Sharp does have lagging issues from time to time, so it's not out of possibilities.
Yeah, somewhere like here is where you don't want to have him. You don't want the guy around you to have him. 4 cars coming up to the outside here to help. And 2. I think that outside line's gonna. Now, if it does work, who stays low or who, and who drops down with that inside line?
I think the 4 would definitely pull the 2, but I don't think they would pull anybody else.
Yeah.
But it does not look like anybody wants to go to that outside lane.
Yeah, well, here comes the 11.
11 Big Jim trying to make the outside lane work.
It's an FPGM car.
One of two in the race tonight.
Yeah, I wonder who, is there any other race teams teaming up together to maybe short on numbers?
Yeah, Elite and RKR are, I know that. You know, Joe and Lewis are in the party with Kevin and Crunch. Outside lane not working. Nobody wants to.
It's just dwindling down.
Nope.
Boards dropping down the inside. Looks like the 11 and 2 now are less stranded.
Yep. Doesn't. Ooh. People hitting some aprons back there. Looks a little, getting a little jiggy with it back there.
Looks like the, what was that, the 24 and the 32, they kind of lost the draft.
Oh. FBGM teammates in 3rd and 4th. I forgot about Wasted in the 3 car. And Swamp Fox in the 17.
Looks like a 24 and 32 and 10. Really think they can stay on the lap here, I guess.
I believe this is the final
43
lap.
is determined on that outside line.
Looks like it's going to be something here. This is the final lap?
I believe so, with the little quick, no, maybe not. I don't know. I can't see on the stream. Swamp's streaming, but he won't show me the lap counts. I think they might have to pit. I could be wrong. I don't know how many laps are here, but...
They only have a few more laps here too, so this could mix things up. And if they do have to pit, if they fuel, tires, you know, maybe stay out for the next stage. Or...
Depending on how many laps they have.
And if it was me, preferably, but if I only have a couple laps left, it looks like they are 23 and
10 to
32.
go. So they got 10 to go with 3 laps of fuel left. I would definitely, I wouldn't take tires at all. That's me. But I'm on a wheel, and I know wheel guys can save more tires than controller guys, so I think the controller guys would go with 2 tires and the fuel they can. As you see, the 6, the 00, 48, 21, the 9 is sharp all coming down.
I'm with you. I'm on the wheel. I would probably just take fuel. Now, unless I was these 3 cars in the back here, the 32, the 10, and the 24, I'd probably just get fuel, 4 tires, and stay out for the next stage and try to get that track position.
Definitely. We'll probably see the rest of these guys come in either this lap or the next lap. I know they're definitely hurting on fuel.
Yeah, lights out's coming out here now with the 48, the 21, looks like the 9. But they're pretty spread out.
Here comes the 3, the 17, the 2, the 14, the 4, the 95, and the 11, along with the 24. And I think Gator in the back, yes. So they're pitting. I think the 48 saving fuel. There's only about, or no, he just came out of the pits. Oh, I did that. No, I don't know. Must be this pack. K-Bart, the one of you already heard, Shadowhawk, Crunch, and Lewis. They are all in a party, so I think they're working together as well. And they are all coming in the pit road now, too. So those are your leaders.
It must be a glitch right there. Definitely It is so hard, especially coming around with 3 or 4 people into this pit road, getting down the speed. It caused a lot of problems, especially the Xfinity race last night.
The 42 car looks like it's leading right now.
That is Kmart.
Lights out. Possibly there 48. 6, 48, 21. And 9's trying to come up there. Making some moves.
The 42? Oh no. I thought he lagged up for a second. Unless it's in 4 tires.
Maybe. These guys are too wide out here, and they're...
Yeah.
I think this might be your lead pack here in a second, if they can get to the bumpers of everybody.
Well, from what I'm seeing, the 43 car is now leading the race.
The 43 of Shadowhawk. Yeah, so it looks like those elite guys definitely got out of pit road first and in time. They got a car packed on, so might be a little bit hard trying to catch them the final 10 laps or 8, however many they have now.
Yeah, if I'm them elite guys, about a lap and a half to go. I mean, I'd stick right here with the 43, try to make any distance possible on that pack behind you, and then a lap and a half to go, maybe that's you out. Try to get a 1-2 finish.
6 to go. First stage. That is a big pack though, and they are gaining quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think they're going to try to go to the outside.
No, that's... I don't know, that big pack. They catch him, they're going to catch him in the right spot here. They're going to come off a 2.
Well, Crunch tries to go high, but nobody wants to go with him, and he gets shuffled out.
And I'll tell you what, that is a sucky feeling when you get left alone. Especially... Oh.
Then with 21's got a problem.
Did you get the glitch, you think?
I don't know what happened. I couldn't really see it, but...
I noticed a whole lot of the glitch here tonight.
No, I think... No, I think everyone really found out about it last night in the Xfinity Series when a bunch of people hit it, and they're like, oh, you know, maybe we should probably not hit the yellow line.
Yeah.
But I mean, like me as a leader, I love hugging that yellow line because depending on who's behind you, they will like make any type of move to try and shuffle you out as quickly as possible. So you really gotta hug that yellow line. Good leader.
One car's wanting to go to the outside. They're coming up on this lap car here too. They're now 30 or 32 laps. Looks like we have 3 laps to go here.
Roughly 3 laps to go. Looks like the 3 of what we wasted. I don't know if they're just going to push them or they're going to go around them. Go around them.
Oh, I don't...
They can get... Oh, everyone goes around them.
Sometimes when that happens, you can use that lap car to your advantage to get it, you know, when they do something like that, go to the outside, get it behind them, push them. Pick up a spot or 2, but it looks like everyone's going to go around. To go.
I think the 14's trying to lay back just a little bit. Maybe get that run.
Maybe. I know that people behind him would probably go because they got nothing to lose at this point. And then kill him, and that 14's got a teammate behind him, it looks like. The 4 of Draven. And then the 11 of Big Jim. And the 95 of Bros.
I just think you can't wait till the last lap, honestly. like
Yeah, yeah.
Pipe said, you have to work it, you know,
And
maybe 2 laps.
they're definitely going to try to do something on this. The last lap, I think it is.
And like you said, why not, you know? You got nothing to lose.
Here it comes.
Oh, a couple people making the outside lane already. Looks like
Looks like the 1 in 19 here just going to get 10.
I think the 1 and 19 are leaning back a little bit.
will they try it? They will.
There they go.
Oh, and Shadow blocks them, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The one car is edging it. And the one of you already heard as they cross 3 wide, 4 wide.
That is some good teammate work right there. That 19 pushed him. You know, he did lose some positions just to get his teammate that point, man. That's awesome.
Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair?
Woo! Woo!
Wow.
That's a little elite team joke right there.
Yeah.
Sounded like it. That was a pretty good finish.
Wait, I wonder if Wasted had some problems because he's 2 laps down. So even after this stage, he's still going to be 1 lap now. So he must have had some issues.
We're going for that green flag.
Stage 2.
Now we got teammates, the 19 and the 1 on the inside. That inside just broke apart, looks like.
Yeah, the middle of the outside lane did not get going at all, and Shadow is by himself. Maybe teammates letting teammates in.
Yeah, this is the hard part here. Is I've noticed with some guys, I think mostly controllers also, is you get started in that first corner, get some guys wiggly there and start bouncing off each other. 95 must have took place.
You know, absolutely, like you said, I use a controller, and in the truck race, going getting up through the gears, going into 1 or 2. I mean, you could be a really good player in this game, but it's so hard, me personally, just to keep it straight. You know, you're hitting that line, bouncing up, you know, hoping no one sticks their nose underneath you, but
yeah, it's definitely hard. Even on a wheel, it's kind of hard. And while you're going slower, like at Daytona, and trying to get around that first corner, your car just wants to move. It doesn't want to sit, you know, stay. It wants to go all over the place. So I mean, it's really hard to try and keep a line when you're only going 100 in the corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you're running trucks around here, you always think there's something wrong. It feels like it's a mistake.
Yeah, I know they made the trucks a lot tighter in this game. How does it feel at a super speedway? Does it feel like stable, or like is it just like too tight where you gotta kind of like crank it, especially being in the draft?
it's like walking the dog.
That's not what you I mean, I run just about anywhere. I like to run real loose, and I run very loose plate tracks. I didn't notice a whole lot of a difference. I noticed a little bit with gearing where they changed the gear. Whoa, the 6 car wall. And he's going around as like around the caution.
Well, when the 3 car collects the 48 going up,
That looks. It doesn't
3
look like
cars
there's a
backwards on the track.
Lordy,
Oh.
tons of damage.
That's going to change some things.
6 car, heavy damage going over the wall.
After he finally gets to start going back.
This is going to change some things because after that stage, it's like wasted to use a lap down. Some of those guys are going to probably have to come in and hit, especially pit stop. That's going to like them a lap down, at least come in and grab. Mixing things up for the last stage. The only one guy's going to get that free pass and just stay out. definitely got some unplanned planning to do here.
Yeah, that 6 car and that 3 car are definitely gonna have to come in and get everything fixed. So sucks for that 6 car. You know, it's kind of, I feel like at Daytona that car is kind of cursed. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
I mean, it gets into a bad wreck in real life, and I mean, you can kind of assume that it's gonna get into a bad wreck in a video game.
Unless you're driving a 6 car in the Xfinity Series.
True. I mean, yeah, putting in, you know, a no-name team into victory lane is always good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Underdogs so far. The underdog Chevys swept Daytona so far.
With a great
Looks like
sponsor,
they're top
too.
with,
Oh, yeah.
Love Whataburger.
Heck, at least you have a sponsor. I ain't got nothing.
well,
Might
we're
as well
working
just-
on the Copenhagen. We're working on that Copenhagen situation.
We're working on a deal.
Wish I could get a Copenhagen deal.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to send me some coupons.
Oh, there goes the 88.
Is spinning. Back.
Oh, and he's gonna collect a couple of cars. He collects the 10 of Jaw, and I think, and Crunch is out. Out. He either quit, blew an engine.
Well, Jaw is, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, he's the one he dominated the truck series last year, right?
He did. He won an absurd amount of races, and he absolutely destroyed the competition. But he was a few spots away. Oh, and the 2 car gets into the 24. Or the other way around, I don't know. I didn't see that part. I just saw him.
17 had a little bit of part of that also, I did see.
Oh, the 43 car trying to go to the outside as a lap car comes up. Let's see where he goes. The lap car sticks to the outside. Other guys, it's pretty cool.
Looks like here they're getting pretty spread out. Right now would be a time, maybe just, there's as much action that's going on, just find some teammates around you, party with, group up, and get prepared for the next pit stop.
Yeah, you got those elite guys in first and second, and then you got TJR 3 and 4, then you got an independent in fifth. Gator Mike working his way back up into the top 5.
So the 48, that's a lap car?
Yeah, the 48 is a lap car. He got involved in that wreck with the 6 on, like, a little bit after the restart. So he's a lapped car.
Oh, so they're coming up here on lights out now, the 6th car. This is where he's pulling over, he's pulling away down the infield. Kind of got to watch, because now you're going to have a few guys a lap down. You're going to need to want to do some strategy here or something. You want to get that lap back.
Yeah, you definitely do. The OG and Gator trying to make that outside work, probably trying to help an independent along with get his lap back. So a couple wrecks that probably should have brought out cautions, but they didn't.
Yeah, but find a little bit better in between the strict and relaxed caution setting here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the game, completely, because I mean, you barely hit the wall in strict cautions, it brings out a caution, but you wreck like 5 cars at Daytona and nothing happens on relaxed.
Very inconsistent.
But even on relaxed, I've seen people hit the wall and a caution come out. You know, it's not like it's weird.
We got quite a few cars still up there in that front row. I mean, Gator Mikey had a bad deal there in the first stage. He's up there in what, 6th place it looks like.
Yes, yeah, he is. Yeah, 6th, I think. But I know Kev, the 19 car, I believe, in the Xfinity Series, he hit that glitch going into turn 3 and went into the grass and did all that, and then he spun out trying to get to pit road, and yet he still finished 2nd.
Yeah, that shocked me. I was watching first, I thought he was laughing. I realized he was 2nd.
Yeah, so just because you get in a wreck here doesn't mean you're completely out of the race.
The big key thing here is that maybe if you are in a wreck, man, if you're going to go a lap down, be the first car a lap down. You want to make sure you get that lap back. Somewhere like here, you just can't check out, race your way back up. And the way they're running, other than those couple of little hiccups, they're running pretty clean.
They have. Everything's kind of stayed pretty chillaxed, though. I mean, it's been single file racing and not really a whole lot doing here in the Daytona 500. But I'd rather see single file racing than cautions every 2 laps, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see them forming up that outside line and get some racing going. Foolish right now to do anything.
Yeah, we still have 15 to go in stage 2, and they will have to begin.
And that's a 4 and 14. They're laying back a little bit of it here. I wonder if they're preparing to get a run here. 6 cars coming out. He's going to go another lap down. Tough break in there.
Here they come.
Oh, and somebody's coming
Oh,
out.
we got 2 cars there in that wreck. We got the outside line forming up here now.
42.
4 and 14.
They got a great run off the lead guys.
Well, it looks like he got a race. Yeah, 4 on 3 now, and then you got Sharp leading up that inside line up here.
Yeah, the 42 car of Kyle loops it around 2, I think it was. It was the blue car that spun.
Well, it looks like the 4 and 14, we got that head gear Mike going with them, and maybe a couple others, and now they're going to fall back.
Yeah.
The 48 car, he's in a good spot right now, even though he was 1 lap down, but he's running right up there with the lead pack. He times this right, hopefully it is lap back, and get that free pass. And the other thing, I mean, lap car, I mean, he could be desperate, maybe try to race his way back up there and get that lap back. Gator Mike can follow up there, help push him.
Yeah. You know, just because they're all single file doesn't mean, you know, it's not racing. You know, just like Tony Stewart said, you know, he had a reporter ask him one time, you know, there's not a whole lot of passing with this new package. You know, and then he told the reporter, he goes, why don't you look up passing in the dictionary and tell me what it says? And then he said, now go look up racing in the dictionary and tell me what it says.
Oh, yeah.
You can always count on Tony Stewart for a great answer.
Oh, yeah, always, always.
The 48's going to make a look up here to the outside, and he's got nothing to lose. I mean, I don't think there's any other lap cars in that pack, so why not? But it doesn't look like it's going to work out well for him.
No, he definitely wants that lap back.
Yeah. But 1 and 19, they're still running up front, looking good. 43's following, and then We got the 1 to 1943 with 32, and what else we got here? 9 and 5th are all stage points. Always trying to make a move up on the outside and make it drop level.
Yeah, just the top 5 get stage points, but they still have to pit. So that could throw a wrench in everyone's gears.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, the last time it was fuel only for them. We should have they should have about another 7 laps or so, 6, 7 laps of fuel left. I would say take fuel again.
Yeah, definitely. Fuel only is definitely the way to go. Get out quicker and try and get those stage points. And you want to be in position to win the race and not have to pit and get that track position at the stage end. But those stage points do matter a lot.
Oh yeah. Stage points, playoff points.
Unless all you're looking for is the 500 win.
That 43 car is not content staying in line.
No, he definitely wants to lead. He is last year's champion, so he definitely wants to start out his season with a win and try and follow up what he did last year. We have 10 to go in stage 2. However, they are 4 laps short of fuel, so we will see them pit again.
Do you think some of those guys back in the line could save a little more fuel than those top running guys?
They might be able to, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I mean, if you run out of fuel, that's a long way back around.
That is, yeah, it's definitely a long way back around.
Those top 4s look like they're broken away, but they're going to have a good run on them if they're forming up. That 9, 0, 4, and 14.
They definitely will if they want to do this so close to pit stops, though. I don't think they want to do that. They might kind of get a little mixed up with pit strategy if they go to the outside at this point. It looks like they're just driving away from them.
Something like elites will try to wrap up stage runs of both the tracks and up here. So, I think Chevy's in on that.
As long as the Chevy's up front.
As long as it's an elite up front, I should say.
A 9 car in the wall a little bit coming through that triangle.
23 so
9 car definitely thought he would get help from some of the people behind him, but he definitely did not.
He won the fire, he won 2 out of the 4 lead versus races. Where were those at?
I don't remember which tracks they would have. I didn't watch the League v League stuff. I was working at the time, so I didn't get to tune in and watch it. Oh, and the 1, the 19, the 00, and the 32, and the 43 coming to pit road.
So it looks like his teammates.
And the 95. Draven now leading the Daytona 500. He is Season 1 NARL winner of the Daytona 500, so maybe he can repeat that Season 1 win.
Well, they're already coming back out that road here. The 1, 19, 43, 42, 0.
The 4, the 14, the 2, the 11, the 17, and the 9 coming in.
Now, if they can get on pit road, 13.
And it's 704. Just don't worry about it. It's just 704.
They they had a little bit bigger of a group running around them for that extra lap. And we got up here up front, we got all 5 in the battle. 43 takes the lead from the 1. He's blocking. This could slow them down enough. That other group just picked. They're coming out.
Yeah, I can, but they are already going to pass them, it looks like. I mean, they're going... Well, they might. If they can get connected and get going, they will. But, I mean, they're catching them quick. They got a full head of steam. If they pass them on the outside, they're sitting ducks at this point.
This is going to make interesting. I don't know if they're going to get around them.
You'd be surprised what 2 cars can do passing people coming out of the pits. They got like a 6-car train on the outside passing all of them. But not exactly sure who your leader is yet.
Now it's going to leave that 43 up. He squeezed in between that big Jim.
So it's looking like the 1 car is back out front.
Looks like Swamp had to come back in for some reason. 4 to go.
Now I gotta ask you guys. So the 1 and 19 are teammates. Do you think the 19 would come in that line, slow up a little bit, just to get to that 00 to pass him, so he can line up behind the 1 going to the green flag? Is that a little too far fetched out there? You think?
Yeah, you're going for that extra point. I think they just stay together, be content with the 1-2, and I mean, you can always get some different track position from out of pits. So, and plus you got guys, maybe they're running on some different pit strategy. Maybe some guys staying out. 00 coming to the outside, but it's not going to be worry about it, looks like here.
So Joe and Lewis are 1 and 2. And then we got Gator Mike in 3rd. Guy who got shuffled out and went all the way to the back in stage 1. Lost the draft in stage 1. And now he's battling for stage points late in stage 2.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
They have 2 to go. 1 at the line.
Interested to see how many cars we have left on the lead lap. I mean, because you're going to get some of the lap cars. You know, if we have enough of them, we get pretty desperate back there. Fighting for first lap, car lap down. And hoping for caution, they're going to be pretty aggressive at the same time. They could be cautious.
This is the final lap in stage 2 of the Daytona 500, and Joe in the number 1 leading, trying to get that 2nd stage win of the evening. You got Lewis in the 19 followed behind him. Gator Mike kind of lagging back along with Draven. Maybe they can make that outside work and get past those 2 elite drivers. The 9 comes up above the 32 and the 4, trying to get that run on the outside. Trying to take those positions away, but just 2 cars. I don't think you can battle with 5.
You got Gator Mike on, they're in 3rd, 4 and 43. They're going to try to get a run here.
I'm going to get a run
inside.
Lewis, but doesn't look
It's
like
like the
he
19
does.
just got him.
Can I get a double clap and a Ric Flair?
So Elite 1 and 2, followed by Gator Mike in 3rd, Draven in the 4 and 4th, and Shadowhawk in 5th for stage 2. So I think now that the first 2 stages are over, it's all for the marbles now. They're gonna risk it for the biscuit. And you're definitely going to see that high line forming up a lot more than it was in stage 1 and stage 2.
Yeah. And it's looking like Lights Out is 1 lap down, Wasted is 2. So Lights Out's going to get the free pass. Wasted's going to need a little bit of help. What I can see is they can make this a one-stop race here. Probably like maybe a tank and a half of fuel would make it one stop here. So
definitely strategy now. We got 11 and 17 up there. Teammates on row 2 side by side.
So they didn't pit. We got an FBGM followed by Elite, followed by Gator Mike in the 32, an Independent, Draven, TJR. Doesn't look like that outside lane is forming.
right now's the time. You got 30 some laps. I can sit and comfortable.
33 laps in stage 3.
So they're going to be about 10 laps short on fuel. So, I mean, I can get away with maybe a tank of fuel. Right sides of the tank. One can of fuel. But depending on what happens here with cautions too. You got the 11 car out front.
John the 10 already off the pace. In fact, just driving by himself at this point.
That's a very boring feeling.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing you can do about it either. Somewhere like, well, oh, we got people pitting already.
Well, on the 11, Big Jim. So they must have accidentally missed trying to pit in their pit adjustments, and that's why they're pitting now.
The 11 spins out, getting into the pits. That's going to be rougher. But see, right there, Jaw, I mean, he had lost the draft already. If I would make Jaw maybe come down and pit with those guys, come out, he has some draft partners, and not lose as much time as they're going to lose running solo there.
Absolutely nice.
It's like the 11's going to lose some time here. Making a mistake with that. Oh, we got a car.
Two car in the wall.
Shadow coming down.
43
storm
coming out it.
So a little bit of mixing up here already at the beginning of the stage.
Alright, so I know without the whole team bias thing, you know, this may be ruffle some feathers, but who do you think might have the best shot at winning this? Without having to choose your teammates. No teammates, you cannot choose your teammates.
I think he's been looking pretty solid there. I mean, he had to mess up in stage 1. Oh, we got
95 car.
down. Gator Mike's looking pretty solid. The 4 and the 14, those guys are both teammates. They look like they were running a pretty good line, pushing each other. So I'm gonna go with maybe a 4 if I have to pick outside of my teammates.
No, okay. Alright, I see you. Well, which 4?
You know what? Lights out. He got his lap back. He was running pretty good before his incident and everything. You know what? I think I'm going to go with lights out.
I think my personal pick would have to be Draven in that number 4 car. Not just because I like the number 4 car, but because he was a previous winner here. He knows how to drive this track. He knows how to get that outside rolling. And I think he's going to be able to use that to his advantage and get the win, the dub, out here in the Daytona 500. WSC, what about you?
Man, I'll tell you what, I got that 9 sharp, and I really think he's got it going on with that Chevy. He's just been sticking around. I know he had a little trouble, that lag issue you said he had, but I really think he's got a really good shot.
3 cars pitting. I don't know if that was scheduled or not, but he's been having a rough day. Whole day here. Looks like he'll lose another lap. Maybe if we try to stay out there on the last stage, go for caution.
ID Allen or LD Allen, I don't know.
So what's your guys' opinion about the 1 and the 19? Now they were all together the past 2 pit stops. How do you think that's going to happen? You think they're going to stick with each other still, or go who you roll with?
Right now, you kind of just got to go with the flow. The 19's back here with the 6, 42,
48, yeah.
You don't want to get real desperate trying to get back up there and get your teammate. Just kind of, like I said at the beginning, just kind of fall in your group and roll with it.
Yeah, I mean they're not out. That second group's not out. I mean it looks like everybody has draft to catch back up to the lead pack. So I mean theoretically the 1 and the 19 could still pit together and come out together.
Oh yeah. You got Sharp falling back and the 00's gonna fall back there. That second group's gonna come right up into that first again.
Looks like they're already getting close.
Yeah, so when you get, they get them groups put together, 14's go down to the grass a little bit there. If you get that whole group together in one line, right there in that middle of that group, it's hard to hold on to the car. You start getting loose, and the guy behind you may be moving around, pushing around and stuff. It can cause for an accident.
You definitely can. I know you can definitely get hooked on somebody's bumper just by pushing them into a corner, and wherever they go, your car's going too.
Absolutely, that happened to me on the truck race. They had me actually twice, 2 different stages. It's just a bad deal if that happens.
Now on the 2 and the 9, the 10's coming out of pits here. 9, he had the issues earlier, and he was lagging. How much does anybody want to push him? You know, especially if you're running in that big long group, that long line, you have one guy lag just a little bit, that can cause some major chaos.
Yeah,
Good evening, boys.
As we have Kay Kanitz in the booth with us now, finally. About time he got here.
Sorry for the delay. Had to
We have
take the train home from the airport.
22 to go in the stage 3 for all the marbles.
Have
Great
we
time
had
to come
final
back.
pit stops yet?
We
I was
have
gonna
not.
say, I just
We
opened a beer. I'm ready to watch the end of this. Let's go.
This is for all the marbles.
So
Load
we got
faster.
about, say 22 laps right now that are inside of the full tank of gas too. So the other thing is too, mix it up and hit now. Leave if you have enough of the guys in that group. Abandon them. Come in, get your pit stop done. Leave those guys out there hanging out, and then come out.
I would say the least amount of time you can spend on pit road is the better. If you come in now, you gotta take at least 2 tires and a can or 2 of fuel. I think if you wait maybe till there's 15, 14, 13 laps to go, you don't have to get as much fuel. You probably don't have to take tires, and you can just go on and start hauling.
And if anything, if the last 2 days between the truck race and the Xfinity race have been any indication, you you just want to stay out and take as little fuel and even zero tires if you don't need them. So why differentiate from what worked for you two guys? So why differentiate? My God, I can't speak.
Love to see it. It's been I know you haven't really been here, Kevin. It's been pretty chillaxed race. Everyone's kind of stayed single file till about the last lap. But I'm kind of thinking things are gonna get spicy pretty soon.
I was gonna say, from what I'm seeing so far, from the few laps that I've watched, it looks like everybody's pretty content to run single file. I was just gonna ask, can I get a synopsis of stage 1 and 2? But it seems like the way you described it to be more of the same. Have you guys noticed the team aspect coming into play at all for the first 2 stages? Obviously, it probably will here at the end of stage 3, but what have you guys noticed with that being a new factor in the NARL this year?
Well, from what I know, Team Elite was out front. There wasn't a lot of trying to overtake on the outside, and if there was, they just dropped back and were getting enough help. Maybe once or twice where the top line formed up and thought they had something. That's the end of stage 2, if I remember right. The end of stage 2, the top line formed up and made a pass for the win.
Okay.
But, other than that, I mean, it's been pretty peaceful. Some tries, but not a whole lot of success. But it's there. I mean, it really works. So.
I mean, we've seen it work in the previous 2 days as well. I mean, in the first 2 stages, I mean, you might as well test it out and see what you can find out and who's going to go with you. But for all the marbles, it might be a totally different game plan for some of these guys. Maybe some of them are, if you're in the top 5, maybe you're content to stay on the bottom line and ride that around. But if you're outside of the top 5, why not, right?
Yeah, and a big thing is too is like you're leading. The big thing is that second place guy behind you. So like I said, I mean, I know from the truck race, your teammate, you're behind me. That saved a lot of. It helped be a little bit more patient and make room for error because you got that second car behind you.
Right.
Watch out for it. I think that's what helped them here is teammate right behind you. They can kind of keep an eye out. There's that buffer to prepare for the run and everything. But right now, I mean, there's no teammate behind the leader. So
right.
They can pull out, make that move. So I don't know. I think the race is going to be decided here. If we stay green, I think the pit stop is going to be a big deciding factor for as long as that line is. You can't afford to fall back.
I absolutely agree, and as we saw in the Xfinity race yesterday, there was a tremendous amount of mistakes that drivers had coming to pit road, whether it be speeding, spinning out, hitting the wall. Shout out Kebro. But you can't be making those mistakes if you want to finish in the top 5. So, like you said, I think it's going to be won and lost in how they pit and how they get onto pit road, right? So, hopefully these guys get on and off clean, and I think whoever does that the cleanest is going to end up being the race winner, especially if they get some help.
Yeah, and they're going to be...
Oh, looks like some guys are coming right now.
Double zero, looks like a 9, 48, 6.
Yeah.
I believe that is pure auto racing, right? Most of those guys?
Yeah, all of them.
All of
them,
are
yeah.
behind all that, and it looks like he might lose the draft.
Oh no, he's getting run now. He's catching back.
I was concerned, but he was right on that threshold, it looked like, but with, he got 6 guys in front of him now, they were creating a big enough hole that he just sucked up to him like that. That was unreal.
And now see, those guys are going to maybe up take a little bit more fuel. Looks like there's 14 laps here to go.
I can tell you here in just a second.
They just blew by OG right there. I wonder. Oh, he must have taken. He must have taken
down.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Thank you.
Yeah. But they have 15 to go.
Gotcha. I see the pure train of 3 here. They're just headed out into 4, coming out of it now. Where's that lead pack?
They're coming out of 4 right now.
They're
They got 7 cars in the draft. The guys that just killed those left 4 or 5. Those 2 extra cars are going to help. They're going to be carrying more speed also. Staying out those 2 extra laps, they might create that distance so when they make their pit stops. Granted, their mistakes, they can come out further ahead of the guys that just pitted.
I believe that it might be a bold take, but I think the guys that pitted, the 4 guys that pitted already, I think they're out of luck here. I think because it's just 3 of them right now, and there's 7 guys in this lead pack, and every second these guys stay out in the draft, the smaller pack is just losing time.
Yeah.
32,
they're all coming in
the
here.
1, the 4, the 24, all of them. Own speed.
Oh my!
Yeah, that's just 704. You can thank 704.
It looks like a demolition derby on my screen here. My goodness.
Yeah, they are. They're all touching on, and the 1 looks like he's gonna go around here on pit road. Oh, and they make all contact, man. 14 gets into the 1. The 1's not even in his pit stall right now. Man,
all hell is broken loose here. At least from our point of view. Splash and go for most of these guys.
It looks like
swamping the 2.
I think
4
19
tires.
get a speed penalty.
I believe he came in very hot. Yeah, he definitely got a speeding penalty.
There goes his one's team.
Yep.
The 32, I believe, took 4 tires of fuel.
So it looks
I don't
like
know.
coming out of the pits.
I
Looks
don't
like
know
the
what the
1.
theory is behind that.
I believe, unless Draven is a lap down, he's ahead of the 1. And if they cycle back around,
I don't know. My stream is very far back right now.
Gotcha.
Raven's leading the race right now.
Yeah, you already heard what looks to be 2nd, followed by Killam in 3rd, in the blue death machine.
We got a 3
Shout
car
out Blue
pack,
Death.
followed by 2 cars, followed by 2 cars, followed by 2 cars.
Gander Mike's going to go from being in that lead pack to 10 seconds now behind. I don't know if he made a mistake or if he has a different theory behind what's going to happen here.
I wonder, somebody said he might have taken 4 tires. Maybe he got a speeding penalty.
Yeah, probably got a speeding penalty.
I don't believe he would take 4 tires even accidentally at this point in the race, to be honest with you.
No. We got a 3-car breakaway here.
It looks like Jim will catch their draft and ride up there with them. I don't know where he's at on the track relative to the leaders, but
Well, I don't know. My stream is so far back, couldn't tell you.
We got some teammates. Our 2 teammates in first and third. That's going to be...
That's the killer right there.
Because the 1
Joe.
can't pull out.
yeah, Joe is in the middle of a TJR sandwich right now
Yes, followed by an FBGM.
with an FBGM olive on top of it.
Yes.
Now we got a lap car coming up on here.
Now, you already heard, if you're in this sandwich, you know that Killam, you would have to assume that he's not going to go with you and push you past his teammate for the win. So, I think unless he gets Jim to go with him, I think he's his hand has been played for him. I think he's going to have to just stay in line here to at least get 2nd, unless Draven washes up the track at all.
Yeah. Or that lap car will come to use the lap car and pull up that lap car a little bit. But I don't think that's enough.
I'm going to take a... Go ahead.
Just because they're teammates doesn't mean he's going to follow them.
Not necessarily, but you would have to assume
Yeah, I mean,
right.
you would, but...
lap car's going to pull out of the way.
What is that? That's the Tenajaw.
Ooh. On my screen, Joe got the apron there just a hair. Sorry, you already heard.
Oh, Jog goes into the... in front of Jim in the 11.
I wonder.
Now, if you look on back though, we got a bigger pack. This is David's pack coming. guys start battling. Got bigger packs.
Yeah, they got the numbers 6 on 5, I believe. But is that one? If they can keep it formed up, they'll make up that time, I think. But I don't know how many laps are left, guys.
8.
We got 7,
roughly
7 or 8.
8 from Gator's stream. So.
Oh, it looks like Sharp just lagged into Wasted there. They just lost the car on their draft pack, I believe. But let's see, we got K-Bart leading that pack. I'll ride along with him and see if they're making up any time visually. But it might be too little, too late for the second pack.
If that 11 car just lays out a little bit, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. It's cutting close.
Ronnie Max out of the race, or is he pitting?
He's been on pit road for a while.
Yeah, I was going to say he was on pit road earlier. I believe he lagged out possibly.
It looks like they're
One motor.
Oh yeah, sorry. Blew his engine. Wood Brothers Penske couldn't handle it. Oh, Big Jim to pits. He must be on a different. He must be a lap down or something. I don't know.
He is.
Shadowhawks on pits.
I think. I don't know. Everybody's stream is like so far behind. So I can't see what the top 5, what top 6 is.
All we need is a lap counter.
The second group is lined up pretty good.
Does it look like they're coming, getting a little closer? On my screen it does.
They just the front pack lost a car, so I believe that this second pack, if they keep it tightly formed together, they could easily catch that front pack. But looks like they washed up the track there.
They don't have a lot of time to do it.
They do not. But once they get that draft, once they sniff that draft, the jaw, they're going to get a huge head of steam. So unless they run out of laps, they're catching them. They're no doubt catching them, but can they get to them in time before we run out of laps here? What do we got? 5 or 6 to go?
6, 5 to go.
Yeah, 6
5 to go from Gator's stream, and he's on the back stretch right now. Or now he's on the front stretch.
I believe.
They're coming, man.
They're coming.
It's going to be close.
They're definitely coming. K-Bart might be in the catbird seat here. He might, if he catches that draft, oh yeah, they're going to catch him within the next lap or two.
If I had to pick Draymond, the guy leading the race right now, he would not be there. I think it's going to be somebody coming from the draft here. If it was me, I would not want to be there.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say,
history repeats itself, man. I mean, look at the past.
Here comes that second pack. Here comes that second pack.
Oh, K-Bart in the wall. Oh, and the 10 car goes low.
They're going to have a heck of a run on that 4 car now. Oh,
and they're going to... Nope. They're not trying it, so that... They kind of...
Oh, K-Bart up the track again.
Remember that?
Oh, no, that run got just... Oh! He hit the 0-0. Oh, my goodness. That run just... So much promise just went right down the drain there. We'll see if they can form up again. They got another couple laps, I think, and
14 cars flying it back a little bit.
I think
that
he's...
one car. He's trying.
That 14 goes right behind that one still. It looks like he's pulling back too, further than what the one's even pulling back.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room between the 4 and the 1 and the 14.
I think there's 2 to go. It's last lap here.
I think we're gonna come to 1 to go here. I think
I'm trying to look
this
on
might be
Gator's
the last
stream
lap.
here.
I don't know. He's like so far behind, I can't tell. It's either 2 to go or 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Gotta be the last lap.
Hold on, I'm gonna see what Gator has here in a second.
Here comes the 9 and the 6.
2 to go. They will be coming to the white flag, I believe.
Well,
Here comes
that outside line.
that outside line's forming.
They're trying.
You might as well try, right? The worst you can finish out of this lead group is
Now you're through the 14.
Seven. Last
Lap.
lap.
This is
White flag,
definitely
guys.
the last lap.
This
one
is the
goes
last
to the top,
lap.
and then goes to the bottom.
I'm gonna watch it.
One. At 14, I mean, I think he's like, you don't want to help someone.
I think the one is gonna. Oh, Draven up to block it.
Oh!
Oh,
Is that
and
gonna
this
cause
is
a
a race.
caution?
They're side by side.
One on the outside. We'll see if the 9 can push. You already heard. He won the
one's out
Daytona
front,
500 last year and swept Daytona, but it looks like Draven's going to get that push from his teammate. Can Sharp help? You already heard. Oh
I
no!
don't think he's gonna do it.
It looks like it's going to be a TJR 1-2 finish. Draven with the block. Captain Killam trying to pass his
is gonna
teammate.
win the
Draven
Daytona
with the
500
Daytona 500 victory.
for his
Followed by
second.
Captain Killam. K. Bart, I believe, is finishing third.
Sure.
And who is that? Might have been You Already Heard and Sharp in fifth. That was a good finish right there.
Amazing finish.
All right.
All three series have had a pretty good finish this year.
Were there any cautions?
No, there weren't.
Breaks, man.
Oh my. 3 clean, amazing races here from the North American eRacing League at Daytona. Let's get Draven in the park.
Yeah, I'll send both of them invites, and then I gotta take like a 30-second pit stop. Get Draven in here. Got an invite. Kevin, I'm gonna give you the reins here for a second.
10-4. Just make sure we're not on the blue screen. We are now joined by Draven64, your Season 3 North American eRacing League Daytona 500 winner. How you feeling, Draven?
Woo! What's up? Hell yeah, boys.
There you go. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling those last few laps there?
Nervous, man. You kidding me? I was nervous as hell, but I just did everything I could do to make sure he wasn't going to pass me and held on as best I could. That's all I got.
That's all you can do at super speedways. So I noticed you guys had a You Already Heard sandwich going there. Did you know that Captain Killam was going to stay with you if You Already Heard went out to make a move there at the end?
So,
since he is your teammate.
Even though we are teammates, been racing together a long time, I mean, when it comes to the white flag, we got a rule that every man for himself. So huge shout out to him for actually sticking with me, because he could have done a couple of things differently to probably get around me, but I appreciate that move because we weren't even same party, but weren't talking to each other. So yeah, shout out for him to stick it with me and making that a 1-2. That was beautiful.
It was very well done. Solid blocks there at the end, and you kept yourself out front. Plum, you got a question for Draven here?
I mean, did you feel? I was looking here. It looks like your teammate ended up finishing second. I mean, was there any comfort there? I mean, it looked like 14. He wasn't willing to want to help anyone else. So I mean, was there any comfort knowing that your teammate was at least back there?
And as you guys don't know, with these plate tracks, it's always good to have friends behind you in situations like that to give you a little bit of, like you're saying, a comfort zone. I mean, you can never get too comfortable because every man for himself when it comes down to it, but it is a little extra comforting knowing that you can work with someone if something was to happen. So, yeah, I'm just glad he was up there with us.
WSC, you got a question for our Daytona 500 champion?
Yeah, man. So that last pit stop, how did you end up getting in front of the one?
Go ahead. Finish your question. Yeah, I'm interrupting.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Tires or what?
I didn't take tires, and I jammed up the brakes as hard as I could. I knew the only way I was going to actually beat those guys was to actually try and outbrake them coming on the pit road. So I threw a Hail Mary and prayed to God I wasn't going to speed, and it actually worked out, and able to sneak out in front of them, nailed my shifting points, and just held on for dear life from there, man.
See, I think Hostium's in here, but he might have been. I think he said
I
maybe
am
30
here
seconds.
now.
He is back. Do you have a question for our Daytona 500 champion host?
I do. So, Draven, you have the most Daytona 500 wins out of any NARL driver now.
Whoo, hell yeah.
You got 2 out of the 3 Daytona 500. Man, I know I mean, it was a great race till the end, man, and I know you were probably shaking in your seat a little bit, hoping that, the 14 will stick with you, or not everyone just goes on the outside and just leaves you in the dust. But, I mean, how's it feel to win the Daytona 500 again?
Oh, man. I thought the first one was sweet, being the inaugural race for the league and all that, but they get sweeter as they come, man. This one is it's a big deal, Daytona 500 for the team, TJR actually having a spotter this time. Last time I was independent by myself, so it's a big deal. Plus, after having a rough, disappointing season last season, this is exactly how I wanted to start it off. So I'm freaking pumped, man. I feel so good right now. Hell yeah.
Well, right on, Draven, man. We're not gonna or who do you want to shout out? Is the final question.
Shout out to all you guys for broadcasting these races as always. We appreciate it. Everyone that keeps the league going, Gator, Joe, K-Bart, Kevin, all you guys. Thanks for keeping this going so we can keep doing it. And got a shout out to all my TGR homeboys. Jaggy, Captain, thank you, man, for sticking with me. Williams, thank you for spotting for me, man. Love you, man. That was fucking... Oops, sorry. That was good stuff.
Swear jar.
I apologize.
Well,
I'm excited. But
you're good.
Shout out to all you guys. I appreciate it.
Sounds good. Congratulations again, Draven. Go have a tall, cold one, and enjoy the victory. We're going to get your TJR teammate in here and ask him a few questions.
You too, Draven. Just because it's a blue screen, Kevin, doesn't mean you can't hear anything, right?
You can only hear the person talk, the person who owns the broadcast.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's weird. Invited kill him, though.
Sweet. Well, as we wait for our second place finisher.
I don't have a
there he is
question,
right
by
there.
the way, so.
You do not? Okay. Welcome, Captain Killen. Congratulations on your second place finish.
Thanks, man.
Coming down to the end there, how are you feeling? And were you committed to pushing Draven if anything happened with you already heard in between you guys, or were you going to take whatever came available to better your finish there?
So, yeah, I mean, plan A, I was going for it. Plan B, if I got sandwiched in and had nowhere to go, I was going to try to get a run for myself. Kind of a combination of both happened there at the end. So, because I ended up having to push Draven, I didn't have a run to go anywhere, so I just pushed him on across the line. So, teammates 1-2, that's pretty good.
That is very good. We'll see. Plumb these pipes. You got a question for our second place driver here?
Well, I mean, coming down there to the end, it looks like, you've been backing out there. Were you trying to maybe get a run, or was it one of them things where, you almost don't want to help push someone else, because you guys you have a team win. And I'm sure you almost don't want to push someone else to beat your own teammate. So, what was going through your mind there?
Yeah, so I guess when we came out of the pits, it was us three, and then we got joined by a couple guys in a group, and I was trying to push so the second group wouldn't catch us, but something wasn't jiving right, and they caught us anyway. So then I was just kind of lagging back. The game plan was to lag back and try to get a run and fit my car somewhere when the opportunity arose coming to the line. The way things played out, I got kind of trapped on the inside line from the other guys running the high line. So, didn't really have anywhere to go, so I just pushed Draven. So. But that's why I was lagging back. Like, part of it was when Sharp and them got that run on the high side, I was kind of lagging back to keep them from going anywhere so that I could get some momentum to go around them coming to the line if I needed it.
Yeah, that second group they had it tight up there. They were coming. I was surprised you guys were able to hold them off there. They were coming pretty hard.
Yeah.
All right, WSC. Go ahead, Kill him. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I saw them coming, so I lagged back a little bit so I could get a run, so I could pull up and kind of block their momentum. So that's what I did there.
Right on. WSC, you got a question for our second place finisher?
Yeah, I was wondering, that second packet was coming up to you, really, guys, really fast. What did you guys? Did that 42 get into you, or I mean, it got pretty hectic. I think it was the second to last lap. I mean, that broke a lot of your guys' momentum up.
There was no contact on my screen. I don't know what it looked like for you guys. I tried to time it so that all I did was just pull up and have to check up. So it looks like when he checked up, he scrubbed the wall and fell back. So
just mistimed it. I see.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, bud.
Yep, thanks. I mean, I even lagged back to get speed so they wouldn't be going so much faster than me when I threw the block. I was trying to kind of match a little speed with them just to kill their momentum.
Seemed to work out for you guys in the front three for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Host, you said you didn't have a question unless that changed?
No, I don't have a question, Killam, but I do want to say congratulations. You know, I know it's not, first place, but second's, still awesome to finish in. At least it's not last or, lag out. I know you had a little bit of internet problems earlier, yeah, but I mean, man, it's on to next week with some great momentum and I know you are Mr. Phoenix himself, so.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that one.
And by the way, I mean, you guys broke the Chevy streak here. Chevy won the first two races at DAYTONA, so Fords broke the streak.
That's good.
Yeah.
Easy.
Go forward power.
You got anybody you want to shout out, Killam?
Even though I didn't win, I got to start the season off with a hell yeah, brother.
There we go. Always love to hear the hell yeah, brothers. Yes.
And yeah, so I'm excited for the whole season, man. I'm second place. I wish I would have won. Congratulations to Draven. I'll take second in the opener. That's good momentum going into the whole season. So it was an interesting race. A lot of new guys out there. That's going to make this season interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. TGR 1-2.
Absolutely. Anybody you want to shout out before you get out of here, Killam?
Yeah, TJR, the whole team.
Right on.
Good.
Hulk Hogan with the hell yeah, brother as well. We'll shout him out always.
Who finished third?
I can find it here.
There's a question. Do you know who finished third, Killam? By chance?
I don't.
It was K-Bart in the 42.
We are going to invite K-Bart then. Forgot where the K's are in the alphabet.
Wait a second. I got two of them.
We got an Xfinity race next, right?
We do. It is on Sunday on the same channel at 8:45 Eastern.
And our cup race, the next cup race is
Monday. 8:45 Eastern on the same channel. Welcome, K-Bart.
Hello.
Believe you finished third.
I did.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
A very, very good finish for what all happened around you, huh? And barely making the race, right?
Yeah. Everyone knows what's going on around me right now, and somehow my one of my relatives had internet and power, and here I am racing on a 19-inch monitor on my controller. And I usually race on a 65-inch monitor and my wheel. So,
hey, it's better than nothing, and it brought you home third. We're also the whole NARL very glad you're safe.
Yeah,
glad to hear you're doing well. Quick question for you: when you were the leader of that second pack, how confident were you guys that you guys were going to catch that lead group of 3 to 4 guys in time before the end of the race?
Oh, I was pretty confident. I was talking to Joe the whole time, and he was watching, the leader marks, and he said we were going to catch him anyway, or we were going to catch him anyways, and we were going to work with Joe, and I think that was Captain and Draven that put that block outside of 2, and that just kind of killed my momentum. I had some lagging issues since, I'm not my home internet, and so I just kind of went after it after that. I was going to go with Joe at the end there, but Sharp was lagging a little too much for me. It's twitching a little too around, and I just couldn't go with him, so I had to stay on the bottom there and finish up the third. And no stage points, so I had to get as much as I could there, but I was trying to help out Joe there at the end, but it was impossible to do so.
Right on. Plum, you got a question for K-Bard here?
Well, I mean, from what I'm looking here, is just you and Gator Mike, the only ones in the top 10 that actually aren't in a team. So, I mean, who all did you have people to work with out there?
Yeah. I was with Joe's team and Kevin's team. We kind of all worked together, and we're all in a party. And if we're all in a party, we're gonna be together. And we tried. And Gator kind of messed up going to pit roads. He accidentally took tires, and then a couple of them sped, so that kind of really ruined it a little bit. But I tried my hardest to get back up there, and I think I needed a few more laps. So.
Yeah, was there a lot of lagging issues throughout the race? I mean, I know you said you had some, and then it looked like Sharp, he had some there.
Mm-hmm. Killam had a little bit in the beginning. He looked like he got better going while the race was going. Ronnie lagged out. Crunch lagged out. So don't know if it's internet issues, personal, their personal internet, or it's NASCAR Heat. I'm going to blame the internet here because I know I'm not at home. But if I was at home, I'd be blaming Heat because I know my internet's pretty good.
Yeah.
WSC, you got a question for our third place finisher?
Man, I don't have no question. I just want to say congratulations, man. I really thought, honestly, with that second pack pulling like it was, I thought you were the car that was no one was gonna pull out in front of you. You could have probably got it, man. But congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season.
Hey, thanks, man. Can't wait to get back home next Monday, get on the wheel, and I love Phoenix. Phoenix is the next track, and that's probably my favorite track, actually, on the circuit. So I'm ready to get a win there. So
Phoenix is pretty awesome, huh?
I love Phoenix.
I live here. It's pretty awesome. Host, you got a question for K-Bart?
No, Kyle, I don't have a question for you, man, but I just want to say good job on the P3 finish, man. I know it's super hard trying to get good finishes at play tracks. You kind of just got to be lucky. I would know, but congratulations on the P3. I know that's some good momentum going into the Phoenix, man. Good luck.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder if you're like independent, like Gator and I, and you say you're going to group up with these people, but their hearts are closer to the team. If Joe is there and Lewis is there, and then I'm there on the bottom, Joe's going to go with Lewis on the high side if that's possible. You know what I mean? But you just kind of have to stick with them. So I feel like I'm JGR and like the 95 car, just kind of holding on by it, by the ropes, and just kind of fell apart. But luckily, I just in the right spot at the right time to get a top 3 there.
Right on. Who do you want to shout out, K-Bar, before we let you go?
Oh man, shout out to Bros. He gave me a great push to get up to that front pack there. He was with me the whole time. Shout out to just basic Fuel League. Shout out to Gator. He was gonna run the race tonight with Kevin when I had no power and internet. They did that Monday. I started in the back because I didn't qualify or I didn't run any duels. So luckily I was in here tonight. So when I'm not here, when some emergency goes up, I always have a good NASCAR family to back me up and get things taken care of.
Right on. Like I said, we're very glad you're safe, and we're hoping for a speedy recovery in Iowa there, and we'll let you go and get out of here, and then you can get back to life as you know it, huh?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yep, sounds good. Well, before we wrap it up, next race will be Sunday on this same channel. You'll have Gator Mike in the booth with some special guests. The Xfinity Series will be at Phoenix for the LS Tractor 200, or maybe 100 since it's a 50% race. So We'll let everybody go. Thank you, Plum D's Pipes, WSC, and especially host for starting the stream while I was gone.
Yes, sir.
And we'll let everybody go. Thanks for watching. Good night.
All right.